So Janet had heard about Ed and Lorraine Warren, and by January 1986, she contacted them for help. The Warrens began their investigation by asking the Smurls about their family life, religious beliefs, and other factors. They were trying to kind of see if they were practicing any dark magic. As well, they were accompanied by Rosemary Frew, a registered nurse and psychic, who also did a tour of the house. I tried to look into this psychic a little bit more. I thought Lorraine was always their psychic, let alone a nurse as well. So this was kind of interesting to me, but I really could not find any more information about this. The psychics ended up identifying the bedroom closet as a crossover point between the two sides of the duplex and detected the presence of 4 evil entities in the building, 3 of them being spirits, and one of them they believed was a demon. Without any evidence supporting family dysfunction, tragedy, or any involvement with the occult, the Warrens looked to another cause for the haunting. They concluded that the demon had probably been dormant for decades and had risen to draw on the energy of the girls entering into puberty and the family's strong religious beliefs. The Warrens then set out to expose the demon by provoking it. It seemed that this whole thing actually escalated the situation. I'll just give you a warning up here. Again, we're talking about SA from a Ghost. Soon, attacks began to ramp up, and Janet and Jack started reporting being SA'd by a succubus and an incubus. The Smurls had tried several times to obtain help from the church. Janet thought she was going to receive help from a priest called Father O'Leary, but later discovered that the priest didn't exist and it was the demon pretending to be a priest. The Roman Catholic Diocese of Scranton said that they would consult with experts on the Smurls case, but thought it was unlikely that they would become involved in an exorcism. With the church unwilling to help the family, Ed Warren brought in his trusty pocket priest, Father McKenna, who technically wasn't an official priest at the time. Father McKenna performed the ancient rite at Smurl's home, but it did nothing but serve to anger the demon even more. Janet and Mary Smurl began to be slashed and bitten, and Karen Smurl fell seriously ill from a strange fever and nearly died. The demon had now begun harassing Jack Smurl at work even, and following the family on camping trips. The Warrens encouraged the Smurls to go public and put pressure on the church. In August 1986, the Smurls went public with their story. The Smurl house became a tourist attraction for the press, skeptics, and curious members of the public. Pushed the Roman Catholic Diocese to take some action, and they offered to take over the investigation. The Warrens also had planned a mass exorcism with several priests and prayer groups as well who visited the house.